Hello and welcome to the pre-recording session in the ordinary Tumblr's Dream Super Flat World, but with mods. This is the mod pack known as Tech-It, and I'm going to be mainly focusing on big reactors, a little bit of Mine Factory Reloaded, and some applied energistics. I'm going to set this up before Sparta arrives today. Today is Thursday, our usual recording date. Right now, I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I'm going to be putting together. Don't mind me, I'm not used to really talking on my own here. Let's get that. The Big Reactors mod is one of the spotlights as well. We're just mainly going to look at it and look at this. I'm going to build the basic one. Basic look one. Of one. Hold on, I'm going to hold off the recording. I'm going to edit here. And I'm going to edit out this basic start of the build. I will just show you the frame after I'm done. Okay, so here's the basic bottom of the portion. I'm going to actually show you guys the building here. Part of this. I am also in creative mode. I think I mentioned that, but I'm not so sure. But next part, I'm going to get out a bunch of stuff, and this is going to be amazing. I'm actually going to show you guys filling in the glass, which is the most tedious part of this all. But while I finish the frame, I am going to pause this again. It's amazing what I've got so far. This is just going to make the passively cooled reactor. And for here. And I will turn this into an active cooled. So, well, here we go. Here we are, we're just starting to put in some of the glass. Right here, it's important that you get all this right. I don't usually get it right on the turbine. I spend maybe half an hour putting it together. But this one, in a nutshell, is pretty easy. And in case you're wondering what I'm doing here, I'm just lining the sides to prepare me to what I'm going to use to build this up. So basically you can see that this is not an extremely hard thing to build, but it's sort of complicated overall. The build for the active cooled one and the passive cooled one, they're different build in their abilities and how you have to do them. You're wondering what this has to do with the applied energistics, which is a computer mod that the Yogscast usually use. Well, this is what's going to power it and start storing energy in it. I'm going to go into a lot more depth and detail as far as I can go in about 15 minutes of true recording time. But it's going to be amazing, you guys. It's totally cool. Well, you'll see some of the productivity after I've paused it up. Okay, so basically here is it with most of its glass. I have the Creative Builders one, which in the Tech-It pack, right there in my hands. It allows me to build things like fast, like extremely fast. You probably wouldn't. I would be saying that it's really late if it didn't have that tool. I gotta count here. Wait, that's 7. Middle. The way I build these might be different from everybody else, but there is an effective way to build these and there's a non-effective. Okay, so break these 4. Come over here. I should go with 3 by 3. Okay, so basically what I'm doing here is I'm punching in holes for the control rods for the actual fuel cells, the Lorium fuel rod. This is supposedly to be a very effective reactor. I think it might be a bit big. What I'm building. I'm not used to building them like this, though. Ugh, bloody. But I think I will... Oh my god, my dog over there. Okay, so now I'm right here. I am just starting to get the coolant that I'm going to put around. Now, the best coolant in here is gelid cryothium, because it basically, what it does is it forms snow around it. It's really cool stuff. But I gotta think here. What's one of the better? What's a moderate one? Because we're gonna make this one into a actively cooled one. You know what? A completely amazing one for an active cooled one. Oh yeah, destabilizer. I forgot all about it. Ah, it's amazing. The Yogcast did decide to use this in their Yog Labs video for this. I decided to use it because it actually looks cool with the actual texture as well. There's block missing there. There's block. Oh, my dog is definitely freaking out. He's a Doberman. You can expect that. But anyhow. Okay. So I'll be back after I filled this thing with coolant and finish this final fuel rod. Okay, so this hasn't turned into the multi-block structure yet. I've just completed it. I'm not gonna completely fill the thing up with the coolant, because I have found that the hotter the reactor really is, the better an active the active one will run. This is going to be our active. We're going to have active cooling, but there you can now see it has turned into a multi-block structure. And now it will show everything, all the things about this. Every time you break this, though, it'll change back into its normal block structure, which is really cool. I just found that really cool. You also need to put access ports. There's a bunch of stuff you need. I might as well just do that right in front of you guys. Quit talking about it. I don't need those anymore. Might need that. Don't need that. So there's reactor coolant port. There's port. There it is. Why didn't you give it to me? But here. This is where you put in all your fuel. And I think I was quick enough, but did you see it? It turned into its normal block structure, but now it's back into the multi-block structure. So I'm gonna run this for a little bit and see how hot it gets to test and see if it's gonna be a good active transport. I mean, actively cooled. Well, that's about it. I ran the actual reactor, and surprisingly, it was extremely wasteful. Because I didn't fill it all the way up with the coolant, but right here will be a turbine, and possibly before Sparta arrives, I will have this built, and I will build another one, possibly over here. But that's about it. Where I'm going to build these in the next video, and I will see this place next time. See y'all.